Friends, this is Deep Basu and welcome to my channel Think Deep. I know it's a long time. A very happy new year to each one of you. I'm back and I'm going to review a very interesting web series which I saw today called Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein. I know most of you are pretty familiar with the phrase. After all, if most of you are watching, I'm sure most of you belong to the 90s. And this song, Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, was quite a rage. Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, it was composed by a very old Anu Malik, and the name of the movie was Bazigar. So when I got to know that upcoming web series called Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein is going to release on Netflix, I was pretty, intrigued that what's going to be the story. Is it something similar to Bazigar, or will it be a romance? Will it be a thriller? But after watching the trailer of Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, I was quite intrigued. I wanted to watch. This web series has been directed by Mr. Siddharth Sengupta. I loved his previous work, Andekhi. He was a writer of Andekhi, and you should watch Andekhi if you guys haven't watched it. It's on Sony Live. It's an amazing watch. And the trailer of Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein was quite interesting. The character is played by Tahir Bhasin, and he's one of my favorite actors. And I remember I had auditioned him 10 years ago. He's a very good actor, and I'm really happy to see him doing quite well. You saw him in 83, Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, Ranjish Hi Sahi, and it's going to be Loop Lapeta. So all the best, Tahir. Anyway, coming to the story of Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, if you're quite familiar and if you're a big fan of pulp fiction, pulp thrillers, racy, fast-paced, you're going to enjoy this web series. So the story begins with a nice statement. What destroys a man? Money, power, and women. So I don't want to sound derogatory, but this statement can be true for some, can be false for some. So anyway, the web series begins with this statement, and this entire 8-part web series has been narrated by the central character, Vikrant Chauhan, played by Tahir Bhasin. Quite a non-linear, where the movie begins showing us Vikrant getting chased by a few goons. There's a fight happening. He's shooting few bullets at someone, and there's a lot of tension in his life. And he tells the audience that this is the day he's going to die. So that's a very interesting way the entire web series begins. Then we go back to the flashback where we are taken to the childhood days of Vikrant. Vikrant is a very simple guy, very ambitious, very bright, and belongs to a very humble family. But there's one problem. Everything goes perfect. He has a very fine life. Comes across a girl called Purva. I'm talking about his school days. Now this Purva develops liking for Vikrant. Only problem with Purva is two things. The daughter of a very notorious politician, very unscrupulous, notorious politician, played by Saurav Shukla, Mr. Avasthi. And Purva happens to be total panauti. So whenever Vikrant bumps into Purva or meets her, talks to her, there's something wrong happens in his life. So since his school days, Vikrant tries his best to dodge Purva. And Purva always wants to be Vikrant's friend. And there's something creepy about that young girl. Now we are taken forward to Vikrant's adulthood, where Vikrant is an engineer. He's doing pretty well for himself. He's about to pass his engineering college. He meets the love of his life, Shikha, played by Sweta Tripathi, and he wants to get married. They have an affair. They want to settle down. They want to get married. Now the twist comes. Purva enters Vikrant's life once again, and we get to know that all in all, Vikrant's father, played by Bijendra Kala, Mr. Chauhan, used to work under Purva's father Avasthi throughout Vikrant's growing up years. So now Purva re-enters Vikrant's life, and now her father has become a very big politician, and her father can do anything, can go at any extent to keep Purva happy, and Purva's happiness lies in Vikrant. So now you can guess what's going to happen. Now Purva wants to get married to Vikrant, and Vikrant is right now wants to get married to Shikha. Both of them are lovers. They want to settle down. They want to take up good jobs, they want to spend a very simple life. Now Purva comes and everything goes haywire in Vikrant's life, and things take a toll on Vikrant and this Shikha's relationship. Now, what will Vikrant do? Will he be able to escape the clutches of this unscrupulous politician who can do anything? He can kill your family, he can kidnap, and trust me, he's invincible. So, what does Vikrant do? Story premise of Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, and believe you me, the 8-part episode is very interesting. It will keep you hooked right from the first frame to the last frame. Barring, I think the last two episodes got slightly stretched, but anyway, nothing is perfect. I would really like all of you to watch it. It's going to be a good watch, a good weekend watch, and I strongly recommend it. Coming to the performances, Tahir, Bhasin, I salute you, man. The day, I think 10 years ago when I auditioned you, you were a great actor. Now also, I've seen you grow and you have brilliantly portrayed Vikrant Chauhan very well. The entire web series is riding on Tahir's shoulders, and trust me, he has done a great job. And I love the way Vikrant's vulnerability and his fears are very well, emoted and shown on screen. I would like to mention Aanchal Singh. Aanchal Singh has done a great job. I have not followed much of Aanchal Singh's work. I just seen, I think last work was, Andeki. She's a brilliant actor. Aanchal Singh plays Purva. And believe you me, she's so captivating. Whenever she comes on screen, you get the jitters, you get goosebumps. So I would love to see Aanchal Singh's work in the future, and she's a great actress. And Sweta Tripathi has done a good job, but Sweta Tripathi, somewhat I felt, is getting very repetitive. But anyway, Sweta Tripathi will never disappoint you. Another actor which steals the show is Saurav Shukla. Now, what do I say? Saurav Shukla also never disappoints. So he plays Purva's father, and believe you me, Saurav Shukla as an unscrupulous politician, he's too good. And apart from these performances, Bijenda Kala is good. There is Anand Singh who plays Vikrant's friend, is amazing. He's so funny. He's basically the comic in the entire web series. So overall, the performances stand out. The cinematography stands out. The last two episodes have been shot in Ladakh so beautifully. And right from the characters to the cinematography, the story, the screenplay, everything is quite well etched out. Though I saw a few bad reviews, I don't know why. Anyway, each to his own. I loved it. And there's going to be a season 2. I'll not give out any spoilers. You need to watch it to find out. And best, that's it. The background score is also quite interesting. And so overall, I would say it's going to be a good watch. And it should be part of your to watch list this weekend. And tomorrow I'm going to watch Human, and I'll review that too. So overall, this is my review of Ye Kaali Kaali Aankhein, and I simply loved it. So guys, I'll be back with the review of Human very soon. Take care.